Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel and welcome to today's video. I'm going to be testing out a buttload of Pat McGrath makeup and I'm so excited. Look at what I have here. I mean, I have so many products. I do not deserve this. Thank you so much to Pat McGrath for sending these over. I'm pretty sure you guys are already well and truly aware of who Pat McGrath is, but it's a really iconic, really popular makeup brand. They're meant to have incredible formulas. It's meant to be incredible quality. It's very pricey. It is very pricey makeup, but yeah. I'm really excited to dive into this and test some of the products out. So Pat McGrath is officially available here in Australia at Sephora. It's only just launched here. I know that many of you have already had access to it for a very long time, but we've only just got access to it now. So you can see I got a whole lot of it here. So yeah, pretty much we're just going to hang out. We're going to go through the products. We're going to test them out. I've got lip products. I've got cheek products. I think I've got maybe like a highlighting, contouring sort of a situation. I've got one of these palettes. This is the Mothership 2 Sublime palette. This is $190 here in Australia. It's officially the most expensive palette in my entire collection. Ooh, yes. I was thinking about some Tom Ford ones, but they're only little, so they surely wouldn't be this much. So yeah, basically, if you are interested in hanging out and playing with a bunch of Pat McGrath makeup, I'm going to be reviewing all of this as I go, obviously letting you guys know whether or not I think it's actually worth the money. Is an eyeshadow palette ever worth $190? I do not know. But yeah, if you're interested in that, then please hang around. And also, if you are not yet subscribed, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I upload 3 videos a week here on my channel, and also hit the notification bell because otherwise you won't even know what they are because YouTube won't tell you for whatever reason. I just don't get it. When you subscribe to a channel, does that not mean you want to know what they upload? I can't see the logic behind it, but yes, let's jump into a whole bunch of makeup. So like I said, I've got an eyeshadow palette. I have got the Sublime Skin Highlighting Trio. I've also got 3 of these little guys. These are the Skin Fetish Highlighter and Balm Duo. Oh, that might be a highlighter as well. Maybe. There's actually no... I mean, I can see the ingredients listed on the back, but there's actually no information on any of the external packaging about sort of what it's for and what it does. Honestly, all of the packaging of these is stunning, and it all features like this little twist, like so cool. Like it's so different. I really appreciate packaging, so I appreciate this a lot. So we have the brush, a bunch of lip glosses, and a bunch of the lipsticks as well. So yeah, I think we'll start with the eyeshadow palette and we'll just sort of apply the products in the normal order that I would. I'm really excited to try these. Like I haven't even opened and looked at them yet. I wanted to do it together with you guys on camera because I know how popular these products are and I know how much everyone else just like absolutely like raves on and on about them. So I'm like, oh. All right, let's open this sucker up. Ooh, it's very shiny. Gee, it's a really heavy palette actually. The back is shiny. That's so cool. It looks like, do I need to keep, it's got the shade names printed on a piece of card. That low-key annoys me. I don't want to have to like keep that to know what they're called. Maybe they're printed on the inside. I don't know. I should calm down. Very heavy. It feels extremely luxurious. Like by all means, the packaging is stunning. So it's like shiny black on the front with her Pat McGrath Labs logos and symbols. And then on the back, it's like a beautiful shiny gold. That is a very pretty, oh, and there's glitter. I love you already. So this is what the inside of the palette looks like. It's very pretty. They're quite large pans, which is good to see, especially for that insane price. The shades are not printed on there though, so presumably you would have to keep this, which honestly really does bother me. Like if I'm paying $190 for an eyeshadow palette, I need to know what the shades are. I don't want to have a piece of cardboard hanging around. Like, no. The mirror inside's very pretty. It's got like a beveled edge. Like they have really taken super good care with the packaging. Like lots of attention to fine detail. You can kind of see like that mirror's, it's got a beveled edge. It looks so beautiful. So packaging, honestly, stunning. As far as the shades go in this palette, we have a matte black. Actually, this black here and this sort of burgundy color here, these are the only mattes in the whole palette that I can see. These 4 here, so 1, 2, 3, 4, these are sort of like standard looking satin shimmer formulas. And then these formulas here look really, really different. It's certainly like quite a neutral sort of everyday kind of a palette. I think we might try out the golds and some of those shimmers, like, because I'm excited. Now, I do need to very quickly prime my lids. MAC Pro Longwear Paint Pot, as per the usual. My hair's out of control today. It's so frizzy. Can you see it? Like, look at all this. It's got a mind of its own. We've had really, really humid weather though. We're in summer here in Australia. I know it's confusing, but it's been so humid and my hair is just like, no, you are cancelled. Now, the thing that I have noticed about this palette is there is no transition shade. I'm going to have to grab a transition shade from another palette. I'm going to put this transition shade on first and then we'll jump in. Should we do gold? I think gold. I'm feeling gold. What do you guys think? I really wish like these were live a lot of the time so you could like answer questions as we go. It'd be so cool to be able to like actually sit here and talk to you like while I do my makeup. I'd love that. All right, so I've got that transition shade laid down. I'm going to go in now to this deep sort of rich chocolatey brown. It's kind of like a brownie maroon kind of a color, like a plum. So taking that on a blending brush, I'm going to apply that in the outer corners and let's see how this formula goes. Certainly very pigmented. All right, so this is sort of what we have. I must admit, I mean, it's not looking amazing. Let's try again on this side. Maybe we'll be a little bit, like maybe these need to be applied differently to other shadows with a lighter hand perhaps. It's certainly not blending out like quite how I would expect it to. Well, quite how I would like it to, I guess, is more accurate. It takes a really long time to blend that through. It does blend, but I don't know, like this side's a little patchier. I've just picked up a clean brush and I'm going to try and buff the edges because I don't know. I can see a very defined line there. Have I done something wrong? It's Pat McGrath. Like, it should be perfect. I'm going back in with the transition shade that I started with. Buffing it. I do wish this palette had transition shade. Like, you couldn't... I mean, you could use your bronzer, but you couldn't really just travel with only it. But I guess that's not really what it's designed for. Even with the transition shade... it's patchy. Oh my god, what's going on? Literally meant to be like incredible, like crazy incredible quality. It's not working. Okay, I'm going back into that dark brown. I've tapped off most of the excess and I'm gonna very softly try and haze that out. Oh, that looks a little better. Did I get a bad palette or something? I am honestly having so much trouble with this colour. What's going on? I'm going to have a look at the website. I'm going to have a look at their website and have a look at some other reviews. This is weird. A lot of the reviews that I'm looking at are saying, oh my goodness, you know, from all of the reviews and stuff and, you know, from everything that's been promoted with this palette, it's meant to be like life-changing and totally change your makeup game, but a lot of people found that that wasn't the case. I can't see too many patchy matte, like people saying that their dark brown was patchy like mine though. Maybe I got a bad palette. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's not so bad now, but it's like I'm not happy with that. I would need to keep working on that. That's patchy to me. Like that looks patchy. I think what I will try is this shimmery bronze here. See, like this is so hard to tell you what the names are. So this one is Iconic and that chocolate matte is called Dark, the one that we used first. So going into Iconic, picking it up on a blending brush. I've tapped off the excess. I'm going to see if I can use a bit of that to smooth things through. It's certainly not a shadow that I'd be like sticking my hand up to use again anytime soon. I want makeup. I like makeup that's easy to use. And I'm sort of just thinking, like, for someone like I've got years of professional makeup experience and training, and like, how would, you know, someone who doesn't have that kind of experience go with this? Would that be difficult? I imagine it would. I feel like that shimmer has fixed our situation. Now, there's always a silver lining. I really do love the color of those two shadows paired together. Certainly it's very, very pigmented. I feel like maybe the black and the dark brown, they might just be shadows that you can only pack on as opposed used to blending. But again, I mean, $190 on, yeah, I'm not even going to say it. Like, that's crazy. I'm going to take this satin shimmery color here. This is Skin Show Glow. It looks like a pinky sort of a shimmer. Yep, it is. And I'm going to try a little of that on the brow bone. All right, so these are more of a satin. They're certainly not shimmery, because on my skin, and certainly my skin tone, that is coming up on the brow bone as a matte, not a shimmer. All right, I'm going to take the beautiful gold in the palette now. This, like, seriously looks absolutely incredible. And it's so freakishly pigmented. So the name of this one is Bronze 005. I'm just going to take it on a finger. It certainly feels like the kind of formula that needs to be applied with your fingers. Oh, it's very pretty. Very pretty. It's got a lot of, like, it's quite a textured shadow. It's got a lot of reflectiveness to it. It's very, very nice. Now, one thing I did also see in the reviews for this palette is people noticed a lot of fallout from these glitters. So it's applying pretty well. It's certainly very shimmery. Like, I'm not mad about that color. It's a really pretty color. So just tapping it and then fading out as we get to, like, the outer part of the crease. From application, there is quite a bit of fallout, but I would expect that with a pressed glitter, sort of, you know, foily kind of shadow, so I'm not that surprised by that. I'm not that upset. Let's try this ridiculous color here because I'm dying. What is this called? See how annoying is this grabbing this? All right, this is VR Nectar. It is so holographic. Hopefully the camera is, like, picking it up. It's beautiful. I want to try a little of this on the inner corner. I might try it with a brush. Let's try it with a brush. I'm going to try it with a dry brush first. So picking it up, you certainly get a little payoff. I'd say it's not designed to be used with a brush, but all right, let's try wetting the brush, which is fine. Like, I'm happy to do that. I don't like applying shadows over my entire lid with a wet brush, just purely because I've got textured lids. You know, when working on clients and other people, I used to do it all the time. But for me, I don't know, I just got weird eyelids. All right, so you do get a bit more when the brush is wet. Packing that on. I do think, again, this is one that's going to be better with a finger. So here it is on my finger. Oh, pretty. It is very pretty. Sort of packing it sort of right on the inner corner there. On my eyes, I can mostly see the pink, like the gold sort of reflect. Oh no, just depends on what angle you look at. It is pretty, but it's not as reflective. It's more of like a topper, I think. Let's try it over the gold. It does add a lot of beautiful dimension to that gold. It might be more of a topper color. I'm going to bring the gold back because I want these to be like super gold eyes. So instead, to highlight the inner corner, I might use this shimmery white here. Oh, that's another topper as well. It's like a pink kind of a topper. I wonder if I put it over top of this matte. Guys, you can hardly... Oh my god. There's hardly any payoff with this shadow. Like, I'm pressing as hard as I possibly can. Am I just applying these all wrong? Am I doing this wrong? Is this different to every other eyeshadow palette? I don't get it. The swatches of this palette look absolutely insane. And the pictures, like the Instagram tutorials, look absolutely insane. Okay, so based on this, you're definitely meant to be able to use that dark brown as a blending color. It says here in the instructions, illuminate the inner corners with Astral Ghost Orchid for captivating luminosity. Well, I would, but it's got like no payoff. So I've picked that same shadow up on my brush. There's no payoff. There's literally no payoff. So based on the instructions on the website, I have not done anything wrong. I'm using the shadows exactly, as we assumed and as they are directed to be used. I don't know what's going on. I'm going to go back into this shimmery brown. I'm going to sweep that through the lower lash line. See how that goes by itself. The only thing that I can think of is that I got maybe a bad palette, because based on what I've seen, based on all the reviews, this is meant to be incredible, and it just is not. All right, let's move on to the next product that we have in here. So we've got these funny things. So these are the Skin Fetish Highlighter and Balm Duos. So pretty cool. So again, cool packaging, really, really nice packaging. Packaging, honestly, like I love these. Absolutely love the packaging of these. Now, before I even do anything, I'm going to check the instructions. So at one end of this, it literally looks like a straight up, it's a balm. All right, and then at the other end, it looks like a cream highlighter. It does come in 3 shades. This is where the box go. Based on the swatches, probably nude is going to be the closest to me. And from what I can tell, you apply the cream side, oh no, that's the balm, the cream, it just fell out of the container. These retail for Australian $76. Am I like cursed today? Like, what is happening? It just fell straight out of the component, and now it's got hair stuck on it from the matte. So this is the nude shade, and basically you apply the cream and you can wear it as is like that, or you can apply the balm over the top for like a super, super like intense sort of a highlight. And you can also just use the balm alone to highlight the skin. Look, I think what I'll do is I'll apply concealer, powder, bronzer, all that kind of stuff off camera, and then, oh, actually I've got an eyeliner from her. Maybe we should try that. Let's try the eyeliner. So this is the Pat McGrath Labs Perma Precision Liquid Eyeliner. All right, so this is the packaging of this one. It looks like a liquid eyeliner, and that is the tip of the eyeliner there. Let's try this first, and then I'll go and do the skin. I feel like this video is an epic fail. I quite like the tip of this eyeliner. It's very, very fine. Makes it really easy to like get in really, really close to the inner corner. It was definitely fairly easy to create a wing with. It's black, it's pigmented, it's easy to use. I can't like, it's not like groundbreakingly, better than my other liquid pen eyeliners, but we'll see if it smudges during the day, because really that's the teller for me. So like I said, I'm going to go off camera and do this because I feel like this video is going to be so long because of all the disasters. I'm going to finish my eyes, so mascara and lashes. I'll put concealer, powder, bronzer on, and then we will move on. All right, guys, so I've got the rest of my makeup on. I did quickly want to talk about this liquid eyeliner. When it dries down, it's nearly like to a paint, and then what happens is when you, like, I really wish you're not going to be able to see this, it actually leaves texture on the skin. Like, you can really feel it on the skin. It feels very, very tight and it feels chunky. It's quite uncomfortable to wear, especially in my outer corners, kind of where my eye sort of creases. I do have some other eyeliners that do this. I know there's a NYX one that does this, a couple of other brands that do this. It's not like a flexible kind of a formula. It does feel quite uncomfortable on the eyes. I feel like this is just going to seem like I'm making everything up. Like, I am not having a good time with these products at all. I'm nearly 100% convinced that I got a faulty palette. I was just watching reviews on this palette online, And their swatches are like literally completely different to mine, completely. So this shade and this shade are like 100% opacity. They look like straight up foil. I've tried them both wet and dry. I can't seem to get a difference. I'll show you this. Oh, hang on, look. You know what? I'm going to show you now. So first up, we'll do this white one, and you can see from all the fallout kind of around it, it is very, very powdery and dry. It's not really shimmery at all. I'm going to swatch. I might do them here. So this is on a dry brush. So literally it is just like a chunky hot mess, and there's no payout whatsoever, right? So that is that. Wet brush. So this girl said, this particular review, she was like, they're completely different when they're wet. And then she showed it with her brush. She wet her brush and then she swatched the same shadow. So here we go. And I'm soaking this because like I'm at this point, I'm so confused. So wet brush into this. Now I am like digging in here, guys. Digging in. Literally digging into this so hard. Pretty much next to nothing on the brush, okay? We're going to swatch it right next to the other one. So this is the other swatch here, and you really can't see it on my skin. Wet brush with all of that shadow. Literally no payoff. So when she did it, it was like a straight up foil. Like, I don't know, did they change the formula recently? Did they do something else? This shadow here is performing better. Oh, sorry, not that one. This one's performing better than it was after I scraped the top off. So now that I've scratched the top off, and I have tried to scratch the top off the white, I've actually got quite a dip in it now. And I mean, we're talking about a palette that's $190. I have wasted so much product trying to get this to work. So I've picked this one up on the brush. This one's working better, but that is still like, her swatch, it literally looks like a liquid eyeshadow. Like, I don't know what's the go is with the formula of these. They're just not. And she put it on the inner corners of her eyes, and it was like, boom. It was like blinding. So I tried it on the inner corners of my eyes with a wet brush. This is what we got. This is where we are at. I don't know what's going on here. This is the green. So the green I do think is quite nice. So this is a swatch of the green. Like, I do think the green is really quite nice, but at the same time, again, this is nothing in comparison to the swatches that she had. Like, it is straight up like, it is like a liquid, it's like a chrome. It's literally like a chrome. So I am going to email Sephora and let them know about this. I mean, I'm sure there's like a batch code P148, because I just, from everything that I've watched, from everything that I've read, this cannot possibly be this bad. Like where are the shadows? Where's the pigment? It's not there. So those are my thoughts on the palette. Watch this space. I will update. I will let you guys know. And I'm also going to let them know that this like just straight out fell out of the container, because that is an epic waste of money as well. Moving on, I'm going to go in with this nude highlighter. So this is the one that did fall out, the side that fell out. I've applied bronzer, blush, powder, but I've left this area sort of here unpowdered because that's where I apply cream highlighter, obviously. And we're going to see how we go with this. So she said to apply it in a stippling motion straight to the skin. So that is what that looks like. It's very, very, very subtle. Like, it's certainly not like, wow. Okay, so I'm going to pick it up, just a synthetic brush, see how it goes. I'm going to apply it. Yeah, it's very soft. If I wasn't sitting in front of studio lights, I don't think you'd be able to see that. Let's try the balm side. Okay, so it's like a straight up lip balm. Now, I'm an oily skin type. I'm going to test this now because for you guys, but I would not be able to wear this. And that's nothing against the product. It's just, it's not suited to my skin. So basically, you can apparently apply this over the top to really, that does work. Like, that definitely, I look glossier than I did before, for sure. But the idea with this is I think that it doesn't dry down. Yeah, it stays balmy on your cheeks. I mean, it's soft, it's pretty. Is it worth $75 or $74? 74? 84. Let me check that. $76. $76. Is it worth that? I would say no. We are going to go into her highlighter palette now. So this is the Sublime Skin Highlighting Trio. It's a highlighter palette. Again, packaging is beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. And these look beautiful. These really do look so pretty in the pan. Pretty excited to try these. So there's 3 highlighting shades in there. Okay, so it says that you can just use them with a brush. You can mix the shades or you can use them individually, and you can also layer it over that balm. So let's try layering it over the balm first. I've just got a highlighter brush here. They do look really, really pretty. I think I'm going to go this shade in the middle. I feel like they've all got like top coats on them because you just don't get too much on your brush. Oh, that's pretty. Ooh, that's got like a beautiful gold undertone to it. See, that's way more pigmented and the formula is very, very smooth. Like that's not enhancing any texture on my skin at all. I quite like that one. On the other side, maybe we'll test, let's just test all of them. So I'll try the white with the pink. I'll do that over here. So they're all quite strong, like they do have strong undertone colors. They're not like a peach shimmer or like a champagne shimmer. So this one's like very, very pink. Doesn't seem quite as intense as the gold. This is the second layer. They do intensify as you sort of continue to layer them up. They're quite nice. They're not like super, 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 oh my gosh, wow, I'm glowing, you know, crazy intense, but they're quite nice. I'm layering the pink over this gold now. They do look really pretty. I like this. This is nice. And then finally, let's try the gold. So I'm sort of like really digging, and you have to do that. It's like an overspray to really pick up any product on your brush. Oh, this one's actually a lot lighter on the skin than it looks in the pan. It looks quite dark gold in the pan, but it's actually beautiful and soft on the skin. I really like that one. That one's probably my favorite. I'm going to put that over the pink. Yeah, see, that is pretty. My skin looks wet. Oh, I like that. I wonder if she sells that individually because that would be good. That one is nice. Yeah, as far as highlighters go, these are friggin' stunning. Now, we have got lips and there's quite an assortment of lip products in here, so I obviously can't test them all. So we've got a Lip Fetish lip balm. We've got lipsticks. We've got... Are these all the same lipsticks? Because they've all got different packaging. I think they are. I think they just come with varied packaging, which is really, really cool. So matte, these are both matte trance lipsticks. And then I've got glosses as well. Let's just have a quick look at the lip balm first. Like, this must be like a hydrating product that you can apply. Oh my God, packaging. The packaging of these is like literally stunning. So it's white, it's a gold, and then it's got this beautiful pair of like lips in the center as part of it. Really, really pretty. They're beautiful. Like they're honestly, the packaging all over, gorgeous. So this one's a straight up lip balm. I'm not gonna bother testing that. Not today. Oh, the actual lipstick packaging is black. Oh, how could I choose? I like them both so much. Really nice. So this is the shade 1995. Oh. Just opened it up and there's something stuck on the side of it. Like, I've got to be cursed today. Honestly. Hopefully you guys can see that, but it's like there's like a little piece of rubbish stuck on there. I mean, I'm not overly, like, firstly, quality control, obviously, but I'm not overly pissed about that. Like, I'm sure it happens, but I mean, these are expensive. 60 Australian dollars. I would expect it to be clean. Did they use a different lab or something? I mean, it's contaminated. This color is beautiful. Really like the look of this color. So that's 1995. I'll open up some of the others. All right, so this is Flesh 3. This one looks like a really pretty color as well. But it's got like a big patch of discoloration on it. What? Why has it seems like the pigments have nearly separated. Can you guys see that? I'm like low-key nearly concerned for Sephora Australia because there's something weird going on here. I'm gonna check these other shades. I don't even know if I want to post this video, to be honest. This one's perfect. Yes. They've got like a coated texture on them. It reminds me of those ones. MAC brought them out recently, the Powder Kiss ones. I'm going to try shade 1995. Also worth noting, all of them, like the packaging is beautiful. It's really, really heavy. But the packaging of Flesh 3 109. Flesh 3, I think it's called. Yeah, Flesh 3. The lid's actually loose. It's not, it doesn't attach properly. I wouldn't be happy to spend $60 and to have a lid that doesn't. I sound like such a bitch, honestly. I'm not meaning to at all, guys. This is like straight up, what you've seen is exactly what's happened. So I'm going to take this 1995 lipstick and apply it. Oh, very, very pigmented. Oh my God, this lipstick's beautiful. Oh, we found a favorite, I think. The color, the formula, the way this applies, like, I love this. The bullets are also shaped really well, so it's really easy to apply. For a matte finished lipstick that feels so light on the lips, like, oh my God, that is beautiful. I think this one's definitely worth, like, I would totally pay $60 for this. This is obviously $60 Australian, but I would want the lid to fit properly, and I would definitely not want it to have pieces of rubbish stuck on the side. Just saying. But that formula, it feels light as anything, is so nice. Love that. All right, moving on to the glosses. I'm just going to open these up, have a quick look at the shades, and try one out because honestly, this is probably like the longest video ever. Ooh, that one's pretty. So this is Dare to Bear. Really pretty sort of shimmery pink. Love the look of that. Aliangelic, that's clever. I like that. It's like a clear with shimmery blue, pink, and gold in it. Oh, I like this one. This is Flesh Astral. Flesh Astral. It's a bit of a tongue twister, that. And then this last one here is Pale Fire. This one's definitely my favorite. The others, oh, actually no. This one here. I think we'll try this one here. So Dare to Bear. This is a Lust gloss. I think they've got different formulas. Oh no, they're all Lust. Okay. All right, so packaging again. Really, really pretty packaging. They've got a little black cap, gold printing with the logos. There's a sticker on the bottom. They feel nice. They feel really nice. Got like a vanilla sort of scent, and it's like a curved applicator. You don't see that often. Hopefully you can pick that up. All right, I'm going to apply this over top. Oh, that's really nice as well. The lip products I like a lot. It's a very, very, very lightweight gloss. It doesn't feel sticky at all. It's probably one of the most least sticky glosses that I've ever worn. Very, very lightweight. I like it. Okay, cool. So this is the final look, guys. I mean, overall, I am really, really happy with how everything is looking. Those highlighters look beautiful on the cheeks. The lips look really, really pretty. I love the color. I love the feel of my lips. Like, it's light as air. Honestly, it doesn't feel like I've got anything on. I mean, you guys have seen everything, all the issues that I had with all of these products, so I'm not going to go over that again. Like I said, I am going to follow up and inquire about that eyeshadow palette. I mean, surely it's faulty. Surely all of these hundreds of people and all these other, you know, YouTubers and stuff are not lying. Plus it's $190. Like, yeah. I'm going to follow up with that. I'm going to notify Sephora. I'll update you guys on where I end up with it. But yes, this video certainly was not what I expected it to be. I hope that you guys were still able to enjoy it, even though I feel like it was quite negative. Let me know in the comments. I'm really interested. Have you had the same sort of experience with any of the Pat McGrath products like I have? Like, am I the only one? Am I just standing over here by myself? Let me know your thoughts if you've tried them as well. And just let me know your thoughts of like what you've just watched happen here. I want to know what you guys think. But yes, I love you all so, so much. I'm sorry today's video was not... I just feel like I've been a negative Nancy, but I'm always straight up honest with you guys. And these are just, you know, based on what I've seen, not worth the money. I love you all so, so much. I hope that you enjoyed the video and I will catch you all in my next one. Bye.